Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Josh and Ben. It's Friday, and I guess we're making this because we've been together for 2 years. And
Almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in a few days, but yeah.
a few days. Uh, the 25th was our first date, and I took Ben to the beach. And
Yes.
well, before we get into that, if you like the content that you're watching, you want to hear more about our story, hit that subscribe, like, comment. One of the things we'd like you to tell us is what you want to see more of. We'd love to give you more of what you want to have more of.
And we love any kind of engagement.
Any kind.
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
But before I get into how we got to 2 years, I would like to talk a little bit how we met, because people have asked us, how did you meet? It's been a common question. But my cousin today texted me, when are you going to marry Ben? So I wrote back, you didn't hear, ? We broke up with me and left. And he writes, shut up. And I put LL, and he goes, not funny. We'd be so mad at you. They'd be mad at me. So,
Yeah.
yes.
I brainwashed them. I put pills in their food.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
So I'm going to get into how we met. Do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I don't know. You tell us how did we meet?
Do you want to tell it or no?
No, you can tell it.
So Ben and we'll get into the backstory.
I'm not gonna get into it already. How did we meet?
I was single for about a year or two. I don't remember how long I was single for. I was in a 4-year relationship prior to Ben, and I was dating around. Please don't. But I had been single for a while. I was on Bumble, Tinder, various other apps.
I wasn't.
And dating's kind of like a comedian said once. It's like, does your crazy match with their crazy? And I kind of at some level agree with that.
Yeah.
And so
It doesn't match. Mine is way lower than Josh's, but
so I met a lot of different people, and then I saw Ben on Facebook dating. So if you didn't know, Facebook has a dating app section,
and people like me, that's the only thing we're on. AKA me.
Weren't you on? Weren't you on anything else or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Ben was just on there. Honestly, I didn't even think he was. I thought it was like a fake pictures, whatever. I was like, well, I started chatting with him, moved it to Instagram. Long story short, he was also going on dates with another person, but he wasn't in a committed relationship or any type of relationship, was just dating. And so I told him on his, he was going to sushi, and I didn't even realize he was going on dates with anybody else. So I just said, well, I hope you have a wonderful dinner. I hope the food's amazing and the conversation's terrible.
I hadn't met Josh in person yet.
Yeah.
At this point.
That's what I told him. And then shortly after that, he told me that he's not seen that person, and I planned our first date. So our first date 2 years ago on the 25th of July was to Will Rogers Beach, and I said, hey, let's go to the beach. At that moment in time, I don't know if my body was in the best shape, so I just said, let's just get it out of the way. We'll go to the beach, take off my shirt. He don't like what he sees, it's fine, it'll be over quick. And so we had a great time, and he came over. I offered him the couch, and he didn't take it.
You're trying to make me sound like.
No, we didn't do anything. We didn't. There was no.
Yeah, I have rules.
There was no. There was nothing going on that evening. Just so you know.
We just kissed and made out.
That was it. And he spent the night, and basically, it's been overall a very wonderful 2 years. So that's how Ben and I met. He's an amazing man. I think my friends and family like him better than me. I'm accepting this. This is like my friends actually text him more than they text me to find out what's going on. So I have to do some introspective thinking about what am I doing.
I reply a little quicker than Josh, and I usually pick up the phone.
And that's my. I pick up the phone.
You do, but Josh usually has his phone on silent, and I have all Apple devices, so something is bound to blow up in my face to let me know that you're trying to get a hold of me.
Yeah, I definitely do not have any noises on my phone. But Ben, why don't you chime in?
Okay, so here's my version of the story, right? Just kidding. It's about the same. So before Josh, I was in a really long-term relationship, about 6 years. And then I met Josh maybe like either like 2 years, a year-ish later after that ended. Like Josh was saying, we met on Facebook dating. I was like casually dating, and I was casually dating or talking to someone, and Josh hit me up just because I was just like trying to discover who I was and what dating was like. So I was open to like, you know, just dating. So Josh hit me up, and I had a really good connection with Josh, like via messaging. And I told him, like, he asked me what I was doing, and I just told him I was gonna go get sushi with this one guy I was talking to, like casually. And Josh said what he said, which I thought was really cute and straightforward. So
Oh, I was serious. I was like, I hope the conversation freaking. I was like, have a wonderful meal. I'm glad. I hope it's
Yeah.
you like the sushi was. I hope the conversation sucks.
Yeah. So yeah, he said that. And then I kept chatting with Josh. I discovered that my connection with Josh was stronger than anyone that I had spoken with on Facebook dating, and including the person that I was like casually dating. So then I kind of have this weird rule where, although I was in casually dating mode, I can only date like one person at a time, just because I'm not into drama, and I'm not into juggling my life like that. You know, I'm not a circus freak. So I told the other guy, cause like, I mean, long story short, but I didn't really have the greatest connection with him, just because we were in like different parts of our lives, and I discovered that Josh and I are in closer like parts of our lives. So I told the other guy, I was like, hey, let's just be friends, because, you know, he wasn't out and all this other stuff, and I've been out since birth. You know, like at Cedars, they flew the rainbow flag after I was born. So yeah, so I've been out forever. So we were just basically at different parts of our lives. So then like
Basically, Ben would surprise people if he told him he was straight.
yes. I have a funny story about that, actually. I'll share it later. So I told the other guy, like, let's just be friends, and we just agreed to be friends. Although, like, you know, in the gay world, we never reached out to each other after that conversation. And then I started dating Josh, and I think we were casual for about a week. And Josh told me that he was calling me like pretty much his boyfriend to his family. So then I was like, okay, let's just have the conversation. And then that's how we became boyfriends.
Yeah, that's true. And then at that time, I told Ben. Go ahead, man. Let me know.
No, I was gonna say this.
I told Ben that I'm deleting all the apps, but I'm very specific about things. Because in the past, when I've told people let's delete the apps, they do delete the apps. They don't delete their profiles. So I said I'm deleting my profile. Was that something you would agree to do as well? It means that you delete the app plus your.
It was quite easy for me because I had no app to delete. I literally just had to go onto Facebook and tell them that I don't want to be part of their dating anymore, which it took us forever to figure out, actually. But that was all I had to do.
And I will say that of all the things, I'm not a big fan of Facebook. For those that over time, I don't think it's been the healthiest thing for our society.
But I actually found the most genuine people on Facebook dating at least. Well, I wasn't using any other app, so I guess I have nothing to compare it to. But people who actually hit me up, like, really wanted to get to know me. Like, they're like, why aren't you responding? And like, they were real serious. So.
Real serious. So that I'd say that was the only really super positive thing that came out for me in my life out of Facebook.
Yeah, I felt like the people on Facebook kind of were in the same boat as me, where we didn't want to be on like hookup apps. Like, we were kind of looking for something more than a hookup. I was looking for, you know, a partner, and I felt like people kind of shared that same interest. But maybe Facebook just kind of matched those people with me because, Facebook just knows because they own everything.
Well, I don't know. Facebook was trying to hook him up with a lot of women, so
Well,
it's really interesting.
they were like, this fool's really masculine, so.
So today's Friday, the 22nd. We're gonna try to share more about us. I think that's what people also are interested in hearing about. Maybe in the next blog we'll talk about things that we're doing, strategies and things we do to try to make our relationship fresh and work, because it's been 2 years. It's still brand new, still very fresh, but I feel like, when you live together with somebody around them as much as we're together, it definitely changes the dynamic. And I'm very grateful Ben's in my life and he's here, and we're able to talk about here we are in 2 years. So I'm not sure what we're going to do this weekend. We met on our first date was a beach, so maybe I think we'll end up at the beach this weekend
too. Actually, it is going to be like 100 degrees this weekend.
So
I woke up this morning at like 4 a.m. and it was 70 degrees, and I was like, why is it 70?
Yeah, it was really warm. So anyhow, I don't really have anything else to add. I don't have any. I just say it seems to have worked, and I'm happy. And are you happy?
I am happy.
Okay.
Did you post that video about? Remember when we were at the pool? And...
No, I did not post that.
Okay, good. Because then I was gonna be like, "Ooh, it's out of sequence."
No.
My life is now out of sequence.
No, I didn't post. We did another. We did one at the pool, a little impromptu one, but it just the sound quality was really bad, so that's why I was like, we got to redo this.
That was real raw. That one. Maybe we'll redo that.
This one is
pretty raw too.
All my videos, just so you know, I don't do multiple takes. The only multiple take I might do is like, hey, follow me, because I don't like the way it sounded. But typically, what you see is what you get. There's not a lot of bullshit. Oops. Oh well.
Hashtag one take.
It's usually just like, this is what you want. I did get some feedback recently that people want to see more of just what we're doing and talking about it versus like us moving along a path or something. So I'm going to focus on that. But tell us what you want to see. Tell us what you like. And thanks for watching.
And I actually enjoy doing these. This is more like, for me, it's like my life journal. So I do enjoy talking. And I do enjoy like you guys asking us questions and stuff like that. And it's just nice to be like kind of like the historian of your life, where you're just kind of like documenting your life. I guess historians used to write it in a book, and now we just put it on YouTube.
Yeah, put it on YouTube. We're not gonna put this anywhere, but
yeah, I'm not gonna put this in a book.
Happy 2-year anniversary.
Happy 2 year.
All right. Have a great whatever you're doing, and thanks for watching. And don't forget, if you like the content, to subscribe and like and comment, and we'll see you soon.
And this is my favorite salsa, High Noon.
High Noon.
And if you need a sponsor, High Noon, I'm right here. I'm waiting.
High Noon. All right, bye.
Bye.